Hi everyone, just doing a little mic check. Can you give me a thumbs up if you can hear me? And we go live in about 12 minutes. Oh yeah, happy bank holiday. Yeah, it's good. We put extra questions in tonight. It'd be really good. Thank you for joining us. And let me in your living room and all that. Very good. Look, Grogu's got his own little Diet Coke. How good is that? Anyway, if it is your first time, we're just going to go through how to play the quiz. It lasts till about 9 o'clock. And just posting in the chat again, the entry form link. It's also pinned to the top of this video, whether you're watching on... I love those little cans. They're so cute. Leah, look. Dave's can. Grogu's can. Yeah. Yeah, quiz lasts till about 9 o'clock-ish. Have I got this on right? I'm doing well today. And I mark it completely for you. Please fill in the answers on that entry form, which is also pinned, whether you're watching on YouTube or Twitch or Facebook. It doesn't matter. The quiz starts nice and easy, and it does get harder towards the end. Should have popped that on, shouldn't I? But so we do ask that you don't write answers in the chat. I'm getting it all mixed up. I don't know what's happening today. Please don't Google. Hopefully you should get half marks in the quiz without too much trouble, we hope. We do ask for a small donation for playing. I'm very much hoping to keep Sundays running, but there's only so far I can go. So we do ask, please, if you're playing tonight, if you can make a small donation, stick a few quid in the pot. That would be great, and we'll keep going for as long as we can for you on Sundays. Anyway, right, here we go. Hey, are you off? Are we all off tomorrow? It's good having an extra day off, isn't it? Right, so here we go. Hi, Martin. You all right? It's the Utrid lover, Martin. So it's nice and easy, starting with 13. Complete the famous quotation from the 1966 World Cup. They think it's all over. What's the next bit? So they think it's all over. I nearly said it then. Can you complete it? Put an extra few in after the break later, the multiple choice questions. Question 14. Where on the body would a soldier wear his busby? Oh, he's gone a bit... Martin, he's gone a bit religious. Look, that's all it is. He's changed religion for a little bit, just to see how it goes. So, where on the body would a soldier wear? We have to amuse ourselves somehow, don't we? Wear his busby. Then question 15, which initials are linked with genetic fingerprinting? They do get harder than this, I promise. So which initials are linked with genetic fingerprinting? I think it's actually a little sticker off the tripod, Martin. And then number 16, gammon comes from which animal? Nice and easy to start with, hopefully. Gammon comes from which animal? That's 16. Yes, Leah, you're playing on your own. You need a bit of luck. Grogu will do it. In medicine, what part of the body is operated on during root canal surgery? With a couple of questions later, proper ones that you can talk about, a couple of good ones. So in medicine, what part of the body is operated on during root canal surgery? Question 18. How many pieces of bread are used to make a club sandwich? And you can just write that answer as a numeral, as a number. So how many pieces of bread are used to make a club sandwich? And question 19, multiple choice, first one of tonight. Which of these words describes an egg which has gone bad? Addled, paddled, raddled, or saddled? That's a good point, Martin. It's a clever answer. Occasionally, when I'm reading the form, very occasionally I think, do they really think it's that? Or are they joking? I really sometimes don't know. So which of those words describes an egg which has gone bad? Then 20, what S is the 9-letter word describing a ship in good enough condition to sail? So what S is the 9-letter word describing a ship in good enough condition to sail? And the questions do start to get a tiny bit harder now. Tiny bit. Oh, wait till we get to the music round. It's horrendous. You'll see why later. I'll tell you about it later. Question 21. In sport, on what would you find a point, a barrel, and a flight? So in sport, on what would you find a point, a barrel, and a flight? And 22, in which city is the Millennium Stadium? So 22, in which city is the Millennium Stadium? See you, Denise. Denise comes up with loads of little programs to watch, doesn't she? Vigil? Is it Vigil? Or is it Vigil or Virgil? Written down Vigil. On to 23. In carpentry, and there is only one correct answer for this, countersunk, raised head, and round head are types of what? So countersunk, raised head, and round head are types of what? Vigil. I'll check it out. I can't be doing the waiting thing now. I can't. One Line of Duty was on, and I was down to the last few. Like as a lot of people, it's just I couldn't do the waiting. Number 24. Do you remember this? In the Muppets, what was Miss Piggy's most common pet name, nickname if you like, for Kermit the Frog? I can just picture a voice now. Or not picture, hear, you know. No, Denise, but I have actually seen that advertised, and I did think, looks okay. Van Helsing I'm watching at the moment, just because it's easy to watch, you know, before you go to bed. Amy's not keen. So in the Muppets, what was Miss Piggy's most common pet name for Kermit the Frog? And yeah, I do Leah too. Which breed of dog derives from the Latin word for go to ground? So which breed of dog derives from the Latin word for go to ground? Because I have a lot of late nights with, quizzes in pubs and DJing and stuff. You can never go straight to sleep afterwards, so I'll always sit in bed and put something on with the earphones whilst Amy's asleep. You really wanted to know that, didn't you? Sorry. 26. Oh, what do crocodiles swallow both to stay underwater and to aid digestion? Yeah, found that out today. It's interesting, that. What do crocodiles swallow both to stay underwater and to aid digestion? No problem, Denise. Which colourful 2016 computer animated film boasts Justin Timberlake's dance floor filler Can't Stop the Feeling on the soundtrack? So which 2016 film boasts Justin Timberlake's Can't Stop the Feeling on the soundtrack? Denise, it's not an alarm clock. They don't all do that. Someone's watched Peter Pan too many times. Ooh, 28. What does a pyrometer measure? It's kind of topical, that. You know why? You maybe know why. So, what does a pyrometer measure? And then 29, which brewery makes Hop House 13 lager? Two possible answers accepted on that one. But which brewery makes Hop House 13 lager? It's nice as well. Has anyone had it? I like it. And question 30 is, it's an anagram in a kind of different way than usual. So question 30, anagram is points, really. Which anagram of points refers to part of an engine? Hopefully quite an easy one. Have a guess, Leah, have a guess. And as you're working that out... So Leah's got it first. We'll go through the questions quickly for you. They're also on the screen at halftime if you've just joined us. So complete the famous quotation, they think it's all over. Then 14 was, where on the body would a soldier wear his buzz be? Then 15, which initials are linked with genetic fingerprinting? Question 16, gammon comes from which animal? And 17, in medicine, what part of the body is operated on during root canal surgery? Got excited typing. Well done, Leah. How many pieces of bread are used to make a club sandwich is 18. And then 19, which of those words describes an egg that's gone bad? 20, what S is the 9-letter word describing a ship in good enough condition to sail? And 21, in sport, on what would you find a point, a barrel, and a flight? 22, in what city is the Millennium Stadium, now called Principality Stadium? And 23, in carpentry, countersunk, raised head and round head are all types of what? 36 hours, is that what he's doing? He's mental. Whoa. How could you do that? Well, you could though, couldn't you? You could. I'll have to look, Denise. Yeah, do 37. 37. In the Muppets, what was Miss Piggy's most common pet name for Kermit the Frog? And 25, which breed of dog derives from the Latin word for go to ground? 26, what do crocodiles swallow, both to stay underwater and to aid digestion? And 27, yeah, do 37. No, do 36 and 1 minute. Which colourful 2016 computer animated film boasts Justin Timberlake's dance floor filler Can't Stop the Feeling on the soundtrack? 28, what does a pyrometer measure? And 29, which brewery makes, oh, you think they've stopped making it? Or made Hop House 13 Lager. I did used to like that. If it's the same company. There's another one that they stopped making that I liked as well. Then the anagram of points refers to part of an engine. 26. What was... I've got to look now, Martin. What was 26? Just to know what you're on about. Oh, Martin, it's not 26. Okay, so we're on to the catchphrases. They are also embedded on your form. I want to get to the music round. I want you to hear the music round. You're going to either love it or absolutely hate it when we get to that. So here we go.
Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
He said noodle doodle sing sang.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip a dip a doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
He said noodle doodle sing sang.
Here's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing, come on. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip a dip a doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Flim flam beetle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle or ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip a dip a doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing sang. Yeah, I said noodle doodle sing sang.
Yeah, he said noodle doodle sing sang.
Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. Yeah, we all know how it goes. 'Cause it's the song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Come on and sing. Come on.
Sing, sing, sing-a-ding-a ring ding. Doodle, squiddle diddle hoo-haw.
Yeah, there's a song everybody knows. So come on and sing. Flim flam doodle bottle flip flop beep bop skirfle for ding dang willy wally bing bang tick tock peekaboo hip a dip a doodle doo fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing. Here's a song everybody knows. A skirfle for ding dang willy wally yeah, we all know how it goes. Fizzle does a cling clang noodle doodle sing. It's a song everybody knows.
I think the last, I do think the last one's hard to get. But, you know, see how you go. You might need to watch the last one a couple of times. I knew you'd say that, Leah. I was just waiting. No more clues. Yeah, I knew you'd like that one. Right, so, music round, okay? It is Name the Artist and the name of the song, okay? There's no lyrics on the screen. I've just put a tiny bit of the song. Now, they are, in my opinion, terrible songs. But I was DJing last night in a place, and it was exactly, if you've ever seen Phoenix Nights, it was that place. 100% it was that place. So these were the type of songs that were being played, and it was just like that. So enjoy. I think a couple of them, perhaps you'll get the name of the songs and maybe struggle on the artist, but you will definitely know these. We're talking late 80s, 90s wedding songs. So here we go.
It ain't no hype. What just wreck the mic? What just wreck the mic? What just wreck the mic? Sight. It ain't no hype. What just wreck the mic? What just wreck the mic? What just wreck the mic? Sight.
Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stop. Turn it out. To the left. Take it back now, y'all. One hop this time. Right foot, let's stop.
You better hang on tight, so everybody do. You better hang on tight, so everybody do.
I don't know why you were getting another play of it, but anyway. Yeah, you might be rolling your eyes now, but at the end of the night, at the end of the night, when you've had a few drinks, that's what happens, isn't it? Unfortunately. Oh dear. Yeah, it makes me. It made me laugh anyway. Every single one of them did get played last night. That was the type of party it was. That was it. Right. So we're on to the break round, if you like. During the break, 10 minutes, gently was dancing on the chair. Just a couple of artists that are tricky there, isn't it? It's like who did it? This side of the screen, all the questions come up for you in case you need a recap. Just joined us. On this side of the screen, you've got some questions themed around dragons. Bit different. And then after the break, we've got a connections round, as usual, Sundays, and it's the kind of connections that lead on, the ones that we like the best. A multiple choice round, kind of who wants to be a millionaire typey questions, and of course the wipeout round. Please don't forget to make a small donation for playing, and I shall see you in 10 minutes. Hope you're having a good time. Welcome back. Martin, it's connections. Martin likes connections. Okay, so we've not done one of these for a couple of weeks because we did the other kind. The instructions are also on your entry form, but the way it works is they lead into each other. So there's that's not the right type. I got that wrong. They lead into each other. Let's just skip on. The instructions are on the right instructions are on your entry form. So whatever the answer to this question is, then it will lead on to the next question because the final letter, the last two letters, or the last three letters will be the start of the next answer. So say the answer was grey, for example, the next answer would begin with a Y, begin with EY, or begin with REY. I had to think then, did you see the cogs? Oh, the holiday, the weather can't spoil, Kath. Hi, you're right. So have a good time. Question 46, what's the name of the pigment that's the primary determinant of skin colour in humans? So whatever you get for that answer, hopefully it's right. The last letter, the last two letters, or the last three letters will be the beginning of the next answer. First mistake of the night, doing well. Have you just got there, Kath? Because we had a really nice day yesterday. Well, here it was anyway. Question 47. Which ventriloquist has puppets including a Scottish grandmother called Granny and a monkey called Monk? So which ventriloquist has puppets including a Scottish grandmother called Granny and a monkey called Monk? So once again, whatever you got for the first answer, the last letter, last two letters, or last three letters will be the beginning of that answer, and so on. Question 48, worth a guess this if you don't know it. Squapping is a key defensive tactic in which sport or game? Squapping is a key defensive tactic in which sport or game? Question 49. In 2002, which country became the first Asian country to reach the semi-finals of a FIFA World Cup? Yeah, I think, Leah, the question before this and the one before that, the one before that is the more difficult ones. So 2002, which country became the first Asian country to reach the semi-final of a FIFA World Cup? Remember, they are all tying into each other. Then question 50, what white symbol is cleverly hidden inside the FedEx logo? I think I only worked that out last year. But what white symbol is clever? And it is clever. Cleverly hidden inside the FedEx logo. It was one of them, oh yeah, moments. Is it hurting, Denise? Don't worry. This is actually the harder bit. The bit after this isn't quite as tricky. Question 51. Which group had #1 albums in the 80s called Fantastic and Make It Big? No googly woogly. Then, yeah, you're right, Martin. And you can't help but tell everybody thinking that maybe they don't know. It's one of them, isn't it? Question 52. What's the last word in the Bible? And you start thinking, why have I never seen that before? So 52 was, what's the last word in the Bible? Then leading on from that one, 53, what was the first name of the Coronation Street character who was commonly known as Curly Watts? Oh, Leah. See, I'm really excited for you to find out about that, Leah. I am, genuinely. That's quite sad, isn't it? But I am. So with two more of these, 54, published in 1984 for the ZX Spectrum, Jet Set Willy was the sequel to which other computer game? No, it's not Harry Potter, Leah. It's not Harry Potter, and it's not a wand, I'm sorry. And finally, last one of these, 55. What name is given to the computer that randomly selects prize-winning premium bond numbers? What name is given to the computer that randomly selects prize-winning premium bond numbers? Now we'll fly through those one more time in case you need a recap. And once again, it's not the one that was written on screen, it's the ones that follow them. What's the name of the pigment that's the primary determinant of skin colour in humans? That was 46. 47, which ventriloquist has puppets, including a Scottish grandmother called Granny and a monkey called Monk? Inventive. Question 48. Squapping is a key defensive tactic in which sport or game? 49. Remember, you have got until 10 o'clock to submit your entry form. So about an hour after we finish, before it closes. Some people like to think about these later, these ones. So in 2002, which country became the first Asian country to reach the semi-final of a FIFA World Cup? Question 50. What white symbol is cleverly hidden inside the FedEx logo? 51. Which group had #1 albums in the 80s called Fantastic and Make It Big? 52. What's the last word in the Bible? And 53. What was the first name of the Coronation Street character who was commonly known as Curly Watts? 54, published in 1984 for the ZX Spectrums. Jet Set Willy was the sequel to which other computer game? And finally, what name's given to the computer that randomly selects prize-winning premium bond numbers? So, a few extra questions in. And I've made these, called it multiple fours. I've made these multiple choice. So there's four, shut the door. There's four possible answers to all these. So well worth a guess. If you don't know, here we go. It's the first one. So can you complete the title of the radio program Desert Island, tapes, records, discs, CDs? A couple of easy ones, a couple of tricky ones as well. 56, can you complete the title of the radio program Desert Island, tapes, records, discs, or CDs? Yay! '57, Pearl Harbor is in which American state? Is it Alaska, California, Maine, or Hawaii? And every time I see the word Hawaii now, I want to say Hawaii. And I don't know why. But Pearl Harbor, is it coming together now, Denise? Is it starting now? Yeah. Pearl Harbor is in which American state? Is it Alaska, California, Maine, or Hawaii? They really help, didn't they? My voice went funny there. They really do help, don't they? Question 58. What do you think? To the nearest 1,000, how many animals live in London Zoo? 2,000, 8,000, 19,000, or 42,000? So not species, actual animals, as it says. Good job, Debbie King's not here. To the nearest 1,000, how many animals live in London Zoo? 2,000, 8,000, 19,000, or 42,000? No, Martin. Are you just being awkward? But no. Denise, stop it! You're another one! Come on, we're supposed to be having a fun bank holiday! This is not fun for Dave! No! No, it's alright, it's funny. I didn't think of it, to be fair. But no. Question 59. Which saint is often depicted with a spiked wheel? Is it Anne, Sebastian, Catherine, or Alban? It didn't even occur to me, Leah. See, look, when I feel awkward to go like that. Yeah. Noticed. Last one of these ones before the scary bit. In what year did the bank holiday in August permanently move, because they did the trial thing apparently, to the last Monday of the month? Was it 1951, 1961, 1971 or 1981? I found out today they used to have this bank holiday at the beginning of the month and then changed it. It's all a learning journey. Are you ready for the scary bit? Should we go on? Yes, the wipeout.
Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no.
Yeah, Denise, I read that as well. Read all about it today. Right, so here we go. Final part of the quiz. We call this the scary bit. We call it the wipeout round because it's 2 points per question. You can rack up 10 points in total. There's 5 of them. They're all 50-50s. But if you get one wrong, you get no points at all for the round. So tomorrow, you'll get all the answers to the quiz sent to you by the email address you leave on the form. And you'll also get a league table of scores. On the league table, there's if you get a little red W next to your name, it means you've wiped out, if you like. But you can miss them out, because on the form, 50-50s, 2 boxes, and there's an M box at the end that says I don't want to gamble. So you wouldn't wipe out. Here we go. There's some good ones tonight, I think. So 61. In the news, which English club have signed Juventus forward Cristiano Ronaldo subject to a medical? Is it Man City or Man United? I know one person that will know this. So in the news, which English club have signed Cristiano Ronaldo subject to medical? Is it Man City or Man United? Or you can not gamble if you're not sure. Denise and Leah think they've got 2 points on that one. '62. Which aquatic animal is fermented to make hakal, a national dish of Iceland? Is it shark or whale? So which aquatic animal is fermented to make hakal, a national dish of Iceland? Is it shark or whale? Don't feel you've got to gamble on them all. You don't, but some people just do. I think the quiz before last, I won't say which team, but one team gambled on them all and got all of them wrong. Okay, question 63. You're not going to do that. What nationality was the person who invented the hovercraft? English or French? And the other week, was it you, Martin? I can't remember who it was. The other week, somebody just gambled on them without looking at the questions. So what nationality was the person who invented the hovercraft? English or French? Two to go. 64. How many Bond theme tunes were sung by Shirley Bassey? No, it wasn't you, Martin. can't remember who it was. So how many Bond theme tunes were sung by Shirley Bassey? Was it 2 or 3? And finally, last question, 65. Question 6. Yeah, I've said that. A statue of which writer was unveiled outside the BBC's broadcasting house in London in 2017? Was it George Orwell or was it J.K. Rowling? I think it's hard, that one, Leah, because you've got to think, haven't you? You've got to think, right, well, that's what, you've got to think how many, you know, yeah. Should we go through the questions again? So I'm going to go through them one more time. That is the end of the quiz. What happens now is you've got till 10 o'clock to press the submit button. When you press the submit button, it should fire across the answers that you put to your email so that you know what you put. Then I go off and mark it in the morning for you and produce a league table of all the scores and of course a set of answers for you too. Thank you for playing, and don't forget to make a small donation. And the next quiz is Tuesday. We're going to put a different bit in Tuesday rather than a trip. Put a different round in. You're welcome, Rob. I forgot you were playing. Oh, Martin. Maybe it's a not gamble on that, eh? So, one more time in case you need them. Complete the title of the radio programme. I'll also put the answers to the connection round on Facebook at 10 o'clock when the form closes, so you can see how you did if you're still up. Thanks, Sam. I'll probably see you Thursday, yeah? Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Mary. Thank you. Pearl Harbor is in which American state? Alaska, California, Maine, or Hawaii? You're welcome, Martin. Thanks for chatting and stuff. It helps. It's good. Thanks. Tricky this one. To the nearest 1,000, not including insects, how many animals live in London Zoo? 2,000. 8,000, 19,000, or 42,000. Which saint is often depicted with a spiked wheel? Anne Sebastian, Catherine, or Alban? I'll have a look, Denise. We're watching a little bit of Hannibal tonight, and I might watch a bit of Van Helsing. In what year did the bank holiday in August move permanently to the last Monday of the month? We're talking in England here. 51, 61, 71, or 81? Then it's wipeout. There is a couple of tricky ones in here. Cristiano Ronaldo, who's he signed for? Thanks, Leah. Thank you for playing as usual. Hey, see how many you get on your own. Which aquatic animal is fermented to make hakal in Iceland? Is it shark or whale? Then 63, what nationality was the person who invented the hovercraft? Was he English or French? 64, how many Bond theme tunes were sung by Shirley Bassey? Was it 2 or 3? Oh, it's all a bit of fun, Leah, isn't it? And then a statue of, I'm sure you'll do fine. Statue of which writer was unveiled outside the BBC's broadcasting house in London in 2017? George Orwell or J.K. Rowling? You're welcome. You're very welcome. Right. I'll see you Tuesday. Have a great day. And yeah, I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.